Right then, welcome to the latest video with a GENT device. Now, haven't bought anything new GENT for quite a while, so thought why not spoil myself, and certain circumstances came around and I have managed to get my hands on a 3421 sounder bass. Now these, people know, these are pretty rare. I think there's only a few people that have them in this community, and there is only, there's probably less than 100 installed. So yeah, these really didn't take off very much, and there's a few reasons why. They're very prototypical, they're very basic, very they're just prototypes really. They're not built to GENT quality, to be quite honest, but that doesn't stop it from being very rare and desirable, especially for myself. So, you'll notice, now, this is a GENT 3471, this is an optical heat sensor. These are really big sensors, like, here's a Series 65. You can see that there's a big difference there. It's much thicker. It's about the same sort of diameter, but it's the same, it's a lot thicker, so let's just put that next to the box. Now, right off the bat, this sounder base is designed for these 3400 detectors. So let's unbox it. Now, the way it sort of comes out of its box is very interesting. You'll notice it is damaged. And that's because people can't really figure out, but I figured it out how to get this properly open. Now, what you're supposed to do is we turn it round. It's meant to be opened. Yeah, okay, wait. See that? I've lost how to properly do it now. You're supposed to sort of open it like this, and then the top is meant to fold up, and then it's top down in its box. This is exactly how it arrived, by the way. The back plate arrives disconnected, so I can just take that off. Now, it is a very solid, thick metal back plate, and it has the wiring terminal blocks. Now, the way this is wired is very interesting. This is the only GENT device that I know of that's wired, I think they call them like pigtails or something in America. It doesn't come with a terminal block on its wires already, which it should, but it just doesn't. It just has all the wires just sort of tucked away in there. And they expect you to wire it to the base, and obviously if you were a GENT engineer back then, you would know where the wires went, because you would have been sort of trained to install these devices. We've had to ask certain people to figure this out, because only certain people know how to wire these, so we've had to ask, and we've been provided with how to wire them. So I think this is sort of in and out. This is like positive, negative, in, and then one of these two pairs of wires is positive and negative out, and then there's like some weird ones I have absolutely no idea what they do. Yeah, so take it out of its box. Now it is just in there, has its own little cardboard ring there, and then this is the top, so model 3421. I'll move the box out of the way. The only other thing in the box is the screws, which for some reason have a date. I'll show you that in a minute. Let me put the box over here, and then we have a bass sounder. So yeah, you can see it's got the connection for one of the 347 ones, or they can be paired with the other versions. They had like heat ones, probably optical only ones as well, but the optical heat ones seem to be the more common ones. And then that just goes on and twists like that, and that's your sounder base, that's your detector sounder combination. It's absolutely huge. You know what? I have a good comparison just to show you this. Wait. Here's a GENT bell. It's exactly the same. It's taller than the Gent bell. You can actually, you don't get a very good angle here. Ever so slightly taller. And it is about the same diameter, so it's really big. It doesn't weigh as much as the Gent bell, because this is just solid metal. Of course, that weighs quite a lot. Well, that gives you a size comparison. Now, actually, another comparison I want to make before I start installing this. This is a 34770. Now, this does the exact functions of this. These two do the exact same thing. They make a sound, they do the signals, they do find device, and they detect smoke and heat. Look at the size. This is on its base, by the way. Look at the size difference. Hang on. Absolutely insane. And this isn't that much newer. This is only under 5 years newer than the 342 one. And this, I think, is louder as well, I've been told. We'll find out, but it's mad, basically, is that comparison. So what I'll do is I'll get a little bit of a time lapse going or something, or film me installing it, and then you can get a good idea of what it's like to install one of these.
Stuck in my head, you know I can't forget it. I try to move on, but you're the one that I dream about. I sit alone in my room, drawing up pictures of blue skies. We've been apart for so long, I'm always replaying all the pictures.
Wow, that was really hard to install. It really was. The hardest part of that is getting the screws in. And holding it up. It's not only do the wires start getting in the way all the time and you don't want to screw through one of them, it's really, really difficult having to hold it. It's not a light device, it's kind of heavy, and it's just really difficult to install. Surprised these, well, I'm not surprised that these didn't exactly excel in selling, so. But it's up now, and hopefully it's wired correctly, so we can make it work. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll get the smoke head now, and I'll put it on, because that's obviously a 2-second job, isn't it? You just twist it on. Got another cat now, by the way. By the way, they just sort of clip in like this. They twist. Just like a normal detector, but it's just got a weird sort of plug design for it. Now let's get down, and that is just the best thing that I've got on my ceiling. Oh my god. Look at the state of that. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, I'll take some pictures for Discord and I'll be right back. Right, it's going to be a moment of truth now, because I'm going to power up the system and I'm going to let you see how it allocates and things. So it's either it's broken or I've wired it wrong. If it doesn't work, oh god, put the plug in all the way like. I'll open it because there's going to be some faults at some point. And the buzzer is bloody loud in this panel. Yep, master alarm open circuit, calm down. Yeah, I need to sort that. It's one of those things on the to-do list that you just never get around to. Made a click. I think it's allocated. Allocation, okay, at card 1, allocated 4. Oh, wait, I'm a spang. Okay, well, I forgot, okay, well, reason I'm a spang, I forgot to put that detector up there. So I will have to put that up and reallocate. But first I'll test this. Because I'm going to do a system test basically, and I'm going to have two 347 ones, and then obviously the 342 one as the main sounder. And I'll disable the horn style. Calm down, calm down. Yeah, I think that's ready, so I think I'm scared how loud it's gonna be. We're gonna have to find device. Loop 1. Start from device 1, I guess. Oh, how loud will it be? That's number 2. Yes! Listen to that. Okay, it's not too loud. Not bad. Oh, it's bang. So, yeah, it is quieter than a 34770, so that's good. Oh god. So I'm actually really happy about that, because that means I can set it off. So now I need to disable what I'm assuming is the last device. I've managed to disable that sounder, and this is the only sounder on the loop now, so if I trigger an alarm, yeah, it's loud. It exists, but it's nowhere near as loud as, for example, the horn style. I don't even think it's as loud as the 34770s and the 32775s, to be honest. I think it's about 80 decibels or something like that. It's really not horrible. So that concludes the A Look At part of this sort of saga with this sounder. I will do a system test. But yeah, thanks for watching.